What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, the trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis and live discussion about fundamental, technical and every aspect of trading. So as a second day of trading week, what we see that we can see the market start to move as AUD news has been released, and also some other USD news coming later today. So we'll be looking at all of them, guys, one by one. Now let me know in the live chat which one you are looking at to see how we can trade. So in this live session, if there is any trade coming along the way, definitely we will be jumping on the trade as well. So first of all, I was looking on AUD USD. It looks, after the news we saw that AUD got a bit stronger. I think that AUD USD might pushing high. As you can see early today, AUD USD has been released, and AUD USD, the way it is moving, I think that we could see bullish move on AUD USD. So if it comes down for a deeper pullback, we might find an entry. Now from that perspective, what do you see? That gold also started bullish move. Now if we look at the lower time frame on gold, there is a breakout on gold, as you have seen yesterday after this fake drop. This is a break from this consolidation to the downside. After grabbing liquidity, gold has broken to the upside again towards its long-term uptrending direction. This is 1 hour chart, and as you can see, this current 1 hour candle also grabbing liquidity from the previous 1 hour doji. And if we look at the 4 hour candle, also it's closing as a bullish candle. I think that gold, you see the previous session there is a bullish candle, this session also another bullish candle. So gold looks to me that the way it is forming the price action, which is significantly bullish, and we'll be looking for an entry on gold as soon as we will find that. As you can see, gold from the lower time frame perspective showing potentially bullish. Now 15 minutes candle, this is, as you can see, it has crossed this one's low as well, and we can see that this one also significantly bullish. So any trade coming along the way, we'll be looking for an entry. And the way the price action is formed on gold, we see that it grabbed liquidity from the top and also from the bottom. So basically in both sides, after grabbing liquidity, gold prepared for me. I think that it prepared for a bullish move. Now this is what I in fact exactly expected. Now if you look at this gold chart on the 1 hour, okay, this is a very important level of support, and from that support you can see it's a smooth support here, support here, support here, and once this support is broken towards the downside, and we saw that there is a massive liquidity gap here, and then gold has broken to the upside from that level. Now with this breakout, in fact the price is above this resistance line on gold, and what I think that now we could see any kind of after a pullback, we can expect gold to trend to the upside, because it grabs significant liquidity from the support, and I think that we could potentially see that gold is moving up. Let me know, guys, in the live chat what's your thought on gold and in all of them. Let me know. Marida, good morning, coach. How have you been? I hope you are doing great. Thank you very much. I'm doing well. And woman, good morning, coach. Tell me, gold going down? No, I feel like gold is like, I see that gold is moving up. Let me know your thought. What do you think? Good morning, coach. Jim, hi, coach. You want to see you? Yes, favor. You can see me. I changed a little bit of setup, so you can see me on New York session. Was gold? Thank you very much. We're jumping into sell, bearish cat CHF. We'll be looking at that. Thank you very much for being here. Omar, good morning, coach. Dollar yen and Eurujpy. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Thank you for that, coach. CHFJPY, WTI. Yep. Laura, good morning. Thank you very much. Coach, thank you very much. Please check GBP CHF. Gold is going to 90. Yeah, looks like that. Linus, beginner coach. Linus, if you are a beginner, then I would recommend you to stick to the channel. If you are a beginner, then thank you very much. So if you are a beginner, I would say that please always do proper risk management and stick to the trading plan. Learn a strategy, especially in the beginning. I would say the risk management is very, very important. If you are anyone beginning, or even if you are even an advanced trader, I would say the risk management. Let me know, guys, how many of you can confidently know that the risk management. It's very important that actually we discuss about it. I want to know from you guys, do you know the risk management? My question is, then we know that exactly. You guys also understanding that risk management, because risk management is the backbone of a consistently profitable trader. I know that every one of you watching this live or trading have a goal to achieve being a profitable trader. Now, to achieve that goal, to be on that, one must know proper risk management. And let me know, guys, what is in fact a risk management in your point of view. We'll discuss that, because it's a combined package of being a profitable trader, that you do the proper risk management, and this is very, very important. So thank you. Good morning, coach. Thanks for doing this. Sharon, thank you very much also for being here. I think gold will trade around 60-63, then it will go. Yeah, that could be okay. You can enter gold now. Okay, so let's see if any trade coming along the way, definitely will be looking to enter. Now the way I see gold, guys, I think that this is the 5-minute chart. The price action is significantly bullish after the previous session's narrow candle. So from 15 minutes, you can see after breaking this low, price again from 5 minutes as well showing bullish. I think that gold, you see that the 4-hour candle is closing, which is bullish. And if you look at this pattern here, the gold has broken this resistance line, right? So because it has broken the resistance on the candle close, this is the 4-hour candle, on the candle close we can expect a retest of this level as a support. And then because the candle is closing above the resistance, this is a bull flag. You can see the price with this consolidation here on gold, quite a few sessions, a big consolidation. The price grab liquidity from the support, broken to the resistance, and very highly likely that now we can expect gold to trend to the upside. If you look at, let's look at the multi-time frame aspect on gold, guys. Now if you look at the multi-time frame, yeah, I think I think so. I think gold might come down for a pullback. Let's see the daily to see where I think gold might be coming down, because daily chart is always giving a bit better idea. Now if you look at this daily chart, you see that with this doji, from the daily perspective, gold has created this massive movement to the upside, followed by a pullback on the daily. Now this pullback, the previous day we saw a doji, okay, daily doji, it's quite significant. Now with this daily doji, the price has done the pullback, and I think that, you know, the way it has formed an inverted head and shoulder, we can see here. What I think that now today, once you see the market open with a weekless candle, if you narrow down, you can see there is a weekless candle on the daily, which is a sign of very strong bullish momentum. And I think now gold change its trend. Okay, the way it is forming, to me, it's a change of trend. Okay, we see there is a head here, okay, and there is a left shoulder here, and there is a right shoulder here. Okay, so for me it's a potentially you know, this is a bullish move, and there is an inverted head and shoulder with a weekless candle on the daily. I think any point after a little pullback, we can expect gold continue to rise. So for me, it's a change of trend. You see there is an inverted head and shoulder here as well, breakout, and from the daily there is a doji, and we see a weekless candle. Now I think gold might go even to this resistance line. Okay, the bigger picture perspective, we might see gold to the up. Now from the 4 hour, forming this here as well, you can see an inverted head and shoulder here also on the 4 hour with this you see this is a bull flag on the 4 hour, and then grabbing liquidity from here, the price has broken to the upside. So for me, gold is potentially bullish. Now this candle closing in 9 minutes time, which is also a bullish candle, and the price has broken this resistance line. Once the candle close, I will be, you know, we could see pullback, and that is where we can look for potentially bullish trading opportunity. This is the 1 hour chart, you can see, and it's a complete breakout, and this 1 hour candle closing almost as a doji. I think that after that we might see downside, especially along this 20 EMA from 1 hour, which also will be a retest of this level, this resistance and support. And once we see that enough pullback and rejection from the support, we can look for potential bullish trading opportunity on gold. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. UT1, thank you, coach, you just answered me. Yes, Leleti, thanks for being here online. Good morning, coach. Cat CHF, good morning. UK100 stock market, what is your analysis? We'll be looking at that. Thank you. WTI, what's your analysis? Yeah, good morning, Omar. Thank you very much. Good morning, WTI. Okay, so let's look at WTI. Now looking at US oil, we can see that WTI, I'll be looking at bigger picture monthly. Now from the monthly, we see that WTI is currently bullish. All right, we can see that from this you know, bigger picture on WTI from the monthly, what we see that with this support level from the monthly perspective on US oil, after a bullish candle this month also, so far we have seen significant bullish move, and because the price, you can see, already has made a bullish move, has come down, I think that WTI might create another bullish move to the upside. So it's a bullish price action, we can expect upside. Now looking at the weekly, this is the weekly candle. The previous week, you know, a middleman. This week, once the market open after initial movement to the upside, has come down again to the support level. I think that WTI bulls might try to break this high again. If we look at the daily, Now this is where the crucial point is. You can see that the market, after this daily movement, the price has come down, and the way it formed this daily price action here, I think that WTI may not be able to break like that. Instead, we could see fresh downside and then later bullish move. Why? Because you see this is a sharp rejection, and after this kind of sharp rejection, the price normally needs liquidity. Now if you are not sure about the liquidity, let me know in the live chat, we'll discuss more. And this is the swing low here. What I think the WTI, highly likely we could see the price is breaking down below this swing low and then grabbing liquidity and then moving to the upside. So this is where on the local time frame, I think WTI still potentially bearish. We could see another wave of drop, and then we can look for potentially bullish on WTI, because it is already, this is a bullish trend, and as you have seen, you had a trade here as well. From this level, the price is trending to the upside, and we can expect now a break of the swing low and then trending to the upside again. So from the lower time frame, what I think the WTI is potentially locally, downside possible, and then we can expect it to move to the upside. All right, so let's see gold. As you can see, gold now locally coming down for a pullback as we expected. Now so you see that after back-to-back quite a few rejection, gold, this is the 5 minutes candle, and I think that if you look at now 4 hour, this is the candle closing. Slowly gold will be bullish, but this is the 1 hour candle, which is almost nearly it's forming a doji. Still 4 minutes to go. With that bearish candle, we could see gold again coming to this liquidity zone, and I think that slowly it will be trending to the upside. All right, so let's see how it goes. About GBP CAD CHF, it will be AUD USD. We're getting on trade today. Arlene, yeah, anytime, as a trader, you always trade, and definitely any trade coming along the way will be opening position. The best thing to the way I look at is how many hours per day we should learn to master it. Is it enough 5 to 6 hours per day? Step Curry, very good question. Look, they said that there is a rule called the 10,000 hours rule. How many of you don't know? How many of you knows? I don't know, but it calls the 10,000. So anything one want to be master at anything, there is a rule called the 10,000 hours rule. I in my personal experience, I have seen that even you don't need that 10,000 hours, but it's all about consistency. Okay, so if you give 5 to 6 hours per day, it's a huge, okay, it's huge. I think that what I have seen in my experience is, for example, if you give 1 hour or 2 hours in a day, let's say if someone giving 8 hours in a day, and then after 6 months quitting, if someone else giving 2 hours in a day or 1 hour in a day, but consistently sticking to it for 2 years, will become master in it than those who did six months only. This is the real formula. It's not about how much you are giving. It's about the consistency, persistence. Okay, so it's a perseverance. This is the secret. Every one of you watching this live, or have an intention to be a profitable trader, you can be, no doubt about it. The only thing that you need to make sure that you are not quitting it. Okay, now I have a statistics. I'll tell you the real statistics. See if you can overcome that statistics. The statistics come from brokerage firm, from many other areas, that how trader are consistent, how long they are remaining in the business, is that on average, okay, traders quit within 6 months. Okay, almost 50% to 60% trader quit in 6 months. Now why this happened? See, if you know that the reason, then you will see the real fruit in this business. Why? Because if you don't quit, then you find the real fruits of this business of Forex. Where there is a risk, there is a reward also. The reason the traders quit so early in this business, there is a reason behind it. See, firstly, let's compare with other business. If I give you, let's say, if you get a job, right? Let's say you got a job that you can only pay the bill and just enough for you to bring the food, and you will see that people sustain on this job for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And to get the job, one maybe study for 3 years a diploma, and then do a lot of internship just to get a job, to pay the bill, and bring the food. This is the truth about a job. Now what is with this business, the being a trader? Why does people quit so early? The number one reason is belief and emotion. Okay, this is the real thing. So when you are a trader, what you are dealing with is money, right? It's a huge emotional component. These things has a huge emotion involved in it. Once you understand it, if you can separate yourself from this emotion, you can achieve anything. You can become consistently profitable trader, and you can become like a Superman. So this is the main thing, that the emotion coming along the way. The reason so much emotion behind this component is the way we think, the meaning behind the money component that we have given. And once you understand it, you can separate your emotion, and then you can stick to this game of trading for a long time. Now you might say, okay, if I have that emotion behind money, then what is the problem? The issue with having an emotion is, like I'm saying, that a stronger emotion behind money or behind trading, or your account money. If you have a very strong emotion involved in it, it becomes very difficult to do the proper management, proper risk management. Keep discipline. Staying in discipline is very hard, and this is why it is very important that one must understand the emotion behind trading, behind your account money, so that you can separate yourself from it and then you can stay with it for a long time. Let me know in the chat, what do you think about it? Do you experience stronger emotion, or how do you manage that? Smart money area, we'll be looking at that. Narity, could you please have a look at NASDAQ? Yeah, absolutely, be looking at that. Gopi, good morning, coach. Is the monthly trend of gold change to buy or still sell is spending? I think, you know, on gold, it's turning, it's still bullish and is still turning to be bullish. Thank you very much. Tanbin, why any? Tanbin, very good question. Why is strategy not work 100%? Okay, please check dollar yen. Yeah, we'll be looking. I think dollar yen now in trend line. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So that is a very another good question, that why any strategy not work 100%. It's difficult to, even sometime waiting, you just cut the profit on the halfway. Yeah, that's the thing, coach. Eurusdjpy. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Stronger emotion, coach. I tend to exit too early and I fear it will go against me direct. Yeah, this is a very common. Okay, you see, this is what happened when we experience the emotion. Then what happened is that we close, you know, the trader closed the trade early with a smaller profit. So how it works is that there are two main emotion in trading, fear and greed. They are the baseline emotion. Now how does it work is that, how does emotion of fear work is that when, let's say you had a trade and that trade is going in the direction, you know, I'll bring an example so that you understand. Let's say, you know, Gbpusd AUD, this is the trade that we have closed with almost 2.5 times profit on this one. Now let me give you an example. For example, when Gbpusd AUD we have opened the trade, it has gone up. Okay, it has gone up to this level, to this zone, and once the price has come here, let's say, okay, now it formed a long bearish candle. Now after moving in the first move to 90 pip, it has come down to around almost 42 pip down, right? Now when the price has gone to 90 pip and has come down to 40 pip down, how can you keep faith that okay, it will go to hit my profit target? Your target is in this trade, that is 108 pip, right? Now this is where the real trading comes in place, because once it is here, if you think that okay, it's coming down again, let's say I'm $1,000 up right here, and now it went to, let's say, 1800, your profit target is 2500. Okay, now it has come back to $1,000. Now you might be thinking, okay, it went to 1800, has come to the $1,000, my target is 2500. What if this $1,000 is taken away? Whether I close it and I will open another one. This is the real game in trading. Here you need to have a bigger profit target or a high probability trade, and then you have to run it along the way even the profit is taken. What will happen is that if you keep doing that, there will be some trade that will be very profitable, will give you everything that we need. Okay, so this is how This is how the profitable trades comes. There's no other alternative way. So that's how it works. So let's look at now, going back to gold again. Right, we can see that gold, let me see, you can see this breakdown, the price, the bulls again. Let me see, I think the smart money area for gold that some of you ask is here. Okay, this is the previous resistance. Turning support. I think that gold, we could see that the market back to back 2 sessions of bullish candle, and I think gold will come down here, okay, to this level, and then we can expect a bullish move on gold. Yeah, I think gold, we could see that deeper pullback at the moment. If you look at the 5 minutes, so yeah, we could see deeper pullback, and then this is the 1 hour candle. Even if it is closing as a doji, we can expect for potentially upside on gold. Right, so let's see how it does. Yeah, I think gold might come down for a deeper pullback, and then we'll look for potential entry on this one. Okay, so let's keep gold, and then looking at other instrument, looking at AUD USD. Okay, so AUD USD after previous session has a bullish candle. If I look at the daily on AUD USD, now you can see that AUD USD today, there was a news has come out that made AUD USD a bit more volatile. Today also CAD news coming, dollar and CAD. So USD CAD also might get very volatile. If we look at AUD USD, we can see that previous day a red candle on the daily with a long wick at the bottom. Now usually when you see this kind of candle, the price as a rule of thumb come down to fill that long wick. Okay, so if we look at this AUD USD long wick candle, we can expect for the price to come down to fill that long wick. There is one way. Another way to look at is it's a bull market continuation. So now the question is, it is coming down further. Let's look at the Fibonacci. Okay, all right, so what I think that guys, AUD USD might come down to fill that long wick, as we see that there is an inverted head and shoulder here on AUD USD has breakout. Now when you see inverted head and shoulder and breakout from that inverted head and shoulder, then we see this is the resistance here. There is a probability for AUD USD has coming down, test this level, and then to continue to rise. Now if I look at the bigger picture from the weekly, right, AUD USD bigger picture is bullish. Okay, if you look at this weekly time frame, this weekly candle for me on AUD USD has you can see almost equal wick at the top and bottom, breakout from this structure creating series of higher low. I think that AUD USD longer term will move up, even it could reach this resistance zone. Okay, from bigger picture perspective on AUD USD. If we look at the monthly, we see that from the monthly perspective also it's a bullish market. So far in the first week we have seen significant bullish movement, and we can expect now come down and then giving us potentially bullish. Now if we look at the daily, now this is where the question is it, you know, respecting this support moving up, or it's coming down, testing this 20 EMA, testing this neckline, and then moving to the upside. So there are both scenario possible. The only thing that the way we will know it is from the price action confirmation in that area. Now you can see this zone here, 20 EMA, providing the support. Now if the price break, you know, if the price showing a very strong bearish price action here, we could see that AUD USD coming down to this level and then going up. I think that, guys, you know, you can see that the bulls not getting enough fuel to the upside. I think AUD USD might come down, breaking this swing low, coming down here, and then trending to the upside for bigger movement. There is one probability. Now this current session candle close is very important. That's what I'm telling you. If we see that suddenly the price has come down here, grab liquidity, and then suddenly has created a long wick candle, then I will be looking straight buy, or will be waiting to see how the price is reacting to this level. Okay, based on the price action, we will be either going short or long, and it will be reflected on gold as well. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Thank you for being here, guys. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. If you're new to the channel, make sure you give a big thumbs up and subscribe. There is a lot of content I'm releasing every day, every weekend. This weekend also I'll be releasing some valuable content that will help you as a trader. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that. There's a lot of, you know, once you're sticking to the channel, you know, everything you can learn from here to grow as a trader. All right, and also if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with me every day, you can join us. There is a link in the description. Also, I can give you the link in the live chat if you want to be part of our trading community. So let me give you the live chat mentorship. So once you are on the website, you can click join now button and you will be able to join. Also, I have pinned that at the top of this chat. So any question you can ask the live agent on the website. She will be able to help you answer that you have any question. Okay, so UK 100, what's your analysis here? I will be looking at that Euro GBP, Euro JPY. Okay, let me see. Question, Omar. Like today, USD news forecast seems good for dollar. Okay, so how does that affect the market until the news comes up? Is there a connection, or only when US market open we can see this effect? Very good question, Omar. Let me answer this question. You know, sometime it's in fact a very relevant question. Let me tell you what it is. Omar asked is that, look, when there is a USD news coming, let's say if you look at the Forex factory calendar, let me tell you how I look at news, and then you'll see exactly how I use the fundamental in my trading. Okay, so look at this one here. There is a news coming up. All right, so AUD news release. So later today, together CPI on CAD, all right, and USD core retail sales and retail sales on dollars, so both of them, right? Now, is the question from Omar is that is the effect is after the news release or after the US market open or before it's happening? Okay, now how do you use that data news in your trading? Look, let me tell you how because I had an opportunity to trade with some of the greatest trader, institutional trader. I had an opportunity to learn from them, so they also approach the market exactly in the same way. See, first of all, in your trading, normally you know that there has to be two components, the technical and fundamental, right? There are two aspects of trading, technical and fundamental. Technical analysis, what we analyze the price action, market structure, liquidity, trend line, all of them is the technical aspect. Now, what is the fundamental? How do you use it? If I give you an example, see, first of all, as these two news is being released later today, there is an effect on the market for this news, definitely. And well before releasing that news, there is a clear impact on the price action of this news. Now the question comes, then news will be released in quite a few hours later. How does that effect coming in the market? Now the only way you will know it from the price action perspective. If I give you an example, let's assume that AUD USD, there was a news today. There was a news early today, right? This is the news candle. Now, when this news released in this time, if you go back in time, let's say here, let me replay the chart here. After this massive move, there is a bearish engulfer in that area, right? Now, there is a way that you can understand what's gonna be with the news. See, if I replay this chart, what do you see now on AUD USD? That the price is forming bearish price action. Now let me explain to you with an analogy, because to understand it you need a little bit of attention, then you'll understand. Imagine that, okay, see, a story will tell you everything. Let's say there is an airport, okay, try to understand what I'm telling. There is an airport. Now beside the airport there is a shop, okay, that shop sells mask, okay, sells mask. Now imagine the time of COVID, okay, there is a huge demand for mask, right? Now this shop, they are selling masks, they are huge wholesaler. Now as a retail trader, imagine, put yourself in here that you are standing up as a retail trader. You don't have any information. We don't have the insider information. No one can have. No retail trader, even the institutional trader, cannot have this insider information. What will be the result of news is an illegal. No one can have that. Then how do you use this information? See, let's say you are a retail trader, but you are a smart retail trader. Then how do you use this information? Look, what you do is you forget about everything. You just observe what they are doing. Now this guy has a huge resource in him, who is doing this wholesaler, who is a wholesaler, mask wholesaler. Now he knows that in some other countries there is an outbreak in some kind of, let's say, COVID, right? He knows it, but you and the retail trader doesn't know it. He knows it. So he will not tell you that there is outbreak. After 2 days, there will be huge demand for mask. He's not gonna tell you. But suddenly you saw that 10 truck of mask on the site. And you ask yourself a question that, well, why does this guy is bringing 10 truck of mask? Anyone can understand it, right? There must be surge of demand, okay, in next couple of hours or next day. That's why he is bringing so much mask. Now, as a retail mask seller, what do? You do the same thing, because even you don't know what's gonna happen, you know that there is something going to happen. There will be huge demand. You don't know why, but you know that there is gonna be demand. How do you know? From his activities. And as a retail trader, we use the same analogy in price action, because when there is a news been coming up, there is a clue in price action that you can predict what's going to happen in the news. Okay, now you might say that how does this happen? Is because who are the bigger investor in the market? Banks, institutional trader. They have resources that they understand what's gonna be, because they have, let's say they follow every FOMC meetings, everything. They analyze their clues, because FOMC is a very, very important news event, right? And when Powell speaks, they uses some kind of clue. That clue is not possible to interpret by as a retail trader, but the institution, let's say bank, hedge funds, those who has they're huge investor, they can interpret that clue. And when they can interpret that clue, they place the order in the market based on that clue, because those who are at the top, they know what's gonna be the policy, right? But they don't disclose it. They don't disclose, but they release some clue, and that clue is not possible for a retail trader to interpret. It's impossible, because you need information, you need infrastructure to interpret that clue. But we have a bigger advantage even than them, because see, bigger advantage is that those who interpret that clue, they need to rely on their interpretation. But as a retail trader, we can follow them. They cannot follow us. You understand? So that's an advantage. How do you follow? You understand the price action, because let's say they interpret here that imagine that here, okay, when the price is here, they interpret that AUD USD with the some kind of fundamental, they interpret that clue with AUD is gonna go up. So they need to interpret it here. They need to place the order based on the interpretation, and once they place the order, this candle has formed. That's a bullish engulfer on an important support level. Now once this candle has formed, as a retail trader, you know that okay, the candle has formed. Now I'm gonna go long because big boys has bought, so I'm gonna buy. You know that they bought, so you can follow them. but the candle need to form by them. But if they are not forming the candle, they cannot wait for a retail trader to form that candle for them. You understand what I mean? Let's say they cannot wait for a group of retail trader to interpret the data. As a bank or bigger investor, they cannot say that, okay, I wait for the retail trader to buy and then I will buy. So the market will not move. They need to first take the first step to make the market move. So they need to take the risk first. So once they take the risk, they bought. And once they bought, they form the candle. And now you have the opportunity to go along with them. You can say, okay, I'm going to go along with them. And let's say I'm going to target 221, 321. And you know that because they bought, the market will go up. Very simple. Now, this is the biggest advantage that retail trader has. Now, the next question comes in, how do you interpret the big boys approach? Is from the price action, market structure, and liquidity. Okay, so this is the key things as a retail trader. We need to know the price action, market structure, and liquidity. And this is the the gist point that I use in my trading as well. If you want to know that we do have a strategy that combines that news and price action together, and you can learn that strategy if you are our lifetime member. You can find it in your student dashboard, that news and price action. I would recommend you to watch that if you are our lifetime member. If you are not, also you can join us to learn the strategy, to be part of this trading community. There is a lot of value in it. You can see that. So with that said, let's move on, guys. Let's see what's happening with gold again. Now we saw that gold after back-to-back 2 times of pullback, now trying to push up. Let me see, there's an opportunity here. Okay, we see that the price has broken to the upside. Let me see. Okay, as I mentioned, the prices come down for a pullback. I think that we might see a bit more deeper pullback. I think we could see that the price is testing this 1 hour 20 EMA before moving to the upside. Okay, there is a very high probability that we could see further deeper pullback before going to be bullish on gold. Thank you for that, guys. In the meantime, if you are looking for, let me open something here. Hope that you guys are enjoying this live session. And also, if you are looking for regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. EverTrade is regulated by SEC and FCA. So we recommend always use a regulated broker, and you can, there is a link in the description area for EverTrade, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then register for free and then start trading with a regulated broker. For those who already registered, I would recommend you to start trading even with a smaller account, because trading with a smaller account is always good to start. So click the link and then register for free. You can use a partner code. The code is Wizard. Okay? If you are in an eligible country, you can have 20% bonus on your account. So they are regulated. Any kind of deposit, withdrawal is always easy and sweep. So I will recommend you to start trading with this regulated broker. So let's look at now. Let me see. Now look, this is where we see that gold after this 4-hour candle close. I think gold slowly will turn to be bullish. Very highly likely that we could see the market is trending to the upside. I will keep watching the price action, guys, on gold. Let's see Let me know in the live chat how you are doing as well. We'll be waiting for an entry on gold. Thank you for that. Cat CHF, you will be looking at that. Tell me some stories about trading psychology. Faber, yeah, absolutely. Trading psychology is very, very important, and it's the least emphasized by retail trader, but mostly emphasized by professional trader. For those who are successful professional trader, they give the highest importance on trading psychology. Keep in mind, guys, if you really want to be a profitable trader, there's only one way is to develop sound trading psychology. And I would recommend that you also look at that. It's very important that it's very important, because being profitable is more of depending on one's trading psychology rather than anything else. We'll be discussing more on that. First, let me see gold. It is doing. There is an entry. I think we might see further downside. Okay, very highly likely that you will see another attempt from the buyers, especially what I think that the price might test this 1 hour 20 EMA after, with this current 1 hour candle, or with the next one. And then what I think that we could see that gold is moving towards the upside, towards its long-term uptrend. Erlin, look, still not in any trade, but I would be preferably going long once I'll see that entry point. Still no opportunity yet. Once it will appear, we will be looking to buy. Thank you, Tenbin. Absolutely sure. Thanks for that. Hola daily. Why some people trade with a small lot? Why not? Hola daily. I think that's a very US30. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Looking at US30. All right, US30 is a bullish market. You can see that US30 longer term perspective, it's a bull market. If I look at the monthly, we can see that, guys, US30 for me started, I think that this is a very strong bullish movement on US30. And longer term, what I potentially think that US30 coming to this monthly resistance line. If you look at the weekly, what we see that from the weekly perspective, the way it has formed, you see there is a weekly support. The price has formed this double bottom on the weekly, and you see it has crossed. This is a very big difference. Little cross is also a big difference. There is a huge liquidity grab on the weekly on US30, and this is a massive bullish engulfer, followed by it's forming a doji. And for me, US30 is a very good pair, a good indices for potentially bullish. I'm waiting for an entry. From the daily, we saw there is a daily bullish candle that has a half wick, half body. Yesterday also a middleman, and you can see the market is in fact forming potentially. You can see this is the resistance line, right? And this is creating series of, this is a sign of breakout. Okay, so guys, keep in mind that when you see a resistance like that, and when you see the price is doing like this, this is a sign of breakout. Why? Because, can you tell me guys why this is a sign of breakout? There are some ways you can predict a breakout, and let me tell you why. See, understanding the market structure will really give you a big advantage. See, when you see this resistance, okay, let's say from here the price has come down and then has gone up to the same level, has come down, has gone to the same level, has come down. Now, how does this structure is being formed? What's the logic behind it? See, here, when the price here, seller sold this market, right? Let's say 20 seller sold this market, so it's drop here. Now, from this 20 seller, to move that price to the same level, you need 20 buyer, right? So let's say 20 buyer bought this market, the price has gone to the same level. Now, from the same level, again, some seller, but this time there is 15 sellers sold this market, and because of that, the price didn't move the same level as the previous one. You see? So that means that now the drop, sellers drop in number. Before it was 20 seller, now became 15 seller. That's why the price didn't move that much fast. So you need 15 buyer to buy this market. And now next time it drops to 10 seller. Now this time 10 seller sold this market. That's why it's lower. It couldn't come to the same level as before. So what that means is that every time when the price is approaching the resistance, the sellers dropping in number. Now what happened is that at some point you will see that there is no more seller, all the buyers, and the price will break out from this resistance line. I hope that you understood this very important concept, and that's how you can understand how the breakout happens, and you can use it in your trading. Give a big thumbs up guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also if you want to know more about our strategies, learn how we trade in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can join us. There is a link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Visit the website, click join now button, you will be able to access everything. So let's look at Eurujpy. Now Eurujpy, this is the trade that we are running on Eurujpy, which is almost nearly near our entry. Yesterday we have opened this position. Now let me look at this one here from bigger picture on Eurujpy. Now we saw that Eurujpy yesterday has formed this bullish move so far, and then the price again started to come down for a pullback. Let me look at the weekly. Let me see if we see that Eurujpy is not being able to I still remain bullish on Eurujpy because it is a long-term bullish market, very strongly bullish, and monthly also you see that potentially bullish. Let me look at the daily. Now from the daily, okay, so we might see that this is a long week on the daily on Eurujpy, and with this long week we might see pullback. If we look at the 4 hour, we can see that the market here in that area it's consolidating, but for me, if you look at this level here on Eurujpy, it's a very important level. You see this same level acted here. This is the resistance here, support here, and also support here. Eurujpy, we have a bit more bigger gap. It's a swing trade, and I will remain still on the trade which is nearly in our entry, okay? But if I need to exit, if I see the price action is not impressive at all, then we might try to exit at entry. But for me, I'll keep running. I still think that Eurojpy will continue to move to the upside, right? Because bigger picture, long-term price action is bullish. I think Eurojpy, at least we can expect it to move up to the resistance level. Okay, so yeah, Eurojpy for me is still bullish. We see the price action changes, then we can look for change in our direction as well. So let's go back to some of the instruments that we are discussing. Let me quickly look at, guys, all of them, all the instruments, just to quickly look at GBP CAD. So AUD CAD, I was planning for this one as well. So AUD CAD, so AUD looks to me, okay, so there is a very strong bullish momentum on AUD NZD. So AUD got very stronger. I think AUD NZD might from the weekly we see that there is a bullish move from daily as well. So AUD NZD looks like that, with this double bottom had a bounce. So AUD NZD looks very strongly bullish. We could find entry, because I think AUD NZD, if it changes trend, we might see again going to the resistance line. So AUD in comparison with NZD a bit weaker, but still see, that's why I was telling that price action is very, very important. Now if AUD, you see that this current candle is still 2 hours 15 minutes to go, but if this one is closing as a doji like that, I'll look for buying, because it grabbed liquidity from the support and it's a bullish market. So it's still not closed, this candle, so we don't know here. And if AUD, if gold is bullish, then AUD USD also potentially bullish. Let me look at all of them, guys. So CHFJPY also showing potentially bullish. Let me see Euro AUD. So Eurojpy, as I mentioned, to me is still upside. So Euro NZD showing bullish. GBP AUD, let me see, GBP CHF. Okay, GBP NZD. So NZD got weaker. So you see that most of the pairs getting bullish on NZD. So NZD getting weaker. Just looking at, guys, all of them. Okay, so from this, what potentially I see that in all of them, okay, guys, what I see that gold is, okay, gold has another liquidity gap. Let me see if there is an entry. Okay, so okay, I think that gold, we could see potentially upside on gold. So I'll be going long on gold from this level, keeping a stop loss below this low TP target. This is a bit more side, so we'll keep TP target 221, reward to risk on this one. All right, so if we look at the 4 hour, we can expect gold to have potentially upside. So from lower time frame, there is a back-to-back 2 to liquidity gap in that area. So I will be, yeah, so we see that the price has grabbed liquidity multiple times. So 2 to 1 reward to risk ratio trade. Let me see. So I will be going long on gold. I'll keep that trade running even when I'm not on live. So guys, join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date. Right, so this is a 2 to 1 reward. What I potentially see, there is an inverted head and shoulder from this level, and as we see that gold, if we see gold manage to break to the upside, at least has gone halfway, then we will be moving the stop loss, take the 50% profit out of the table, and I'll keep you posted, guys. So join the free Telegram channel, link in the description. I'm expecting gold to move to the upside from this level. Anything can happen in trading, so let's see how it does. If it comes down for another liquidity, that's a different story, but what I'm expecting is for the gold to this is the 15 minutes, and from 5 minutes we have seen that there is a strong liquidity gap in that area. So we could see that gold slowly breaking towards the upside, as we see this market is strongly bullish now. Okay guys, so we will be running the trade as I'm coming on live again in the next session, guys. I'll keep you updated. Thank you for being here, and you can join us to learn more about with us, trade with us. There's a link in the description. And with that said, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you again in my next live. I will be coming on live again in New York and London session. And so the way we'll be managing this trade is I'll keep that running until we see either here or has gone up here. Any update I'll be posting on the free Telegram channel, so you can join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date.